Welcome back everyone to the town of Karma in Rimworld, where our colonists are heading on out and gathering things. I can't believe there's so many ad patches out there, that is just so ridiculous. But we are getting on with things here and there. Now, I do feel that we're probably going to have to start setting up a couple of new things. First and foremost, I would actually like to have a little gazebo, perhaps. Maybe even as far out as this. We're going to set up a little area for our colonists, just to head out and just chill out, really, I guess. In fact, we'll just go with floors, because I would like these to be wooden floors. We'll have barn flooring out there with mosaic in here. Actually, what we'll do is we'll cancel these ones and we'll have like carpet in there. I don't know, carpet outside? I mean, even if it is under a roof, maybe. Honestly, if I could somehow make this all ground without hydroponics, I would have grass, because that is super swanky. In my humble opinion, if you're going to be going for something especially fancy in outdoors seating areas, to actually have well trimmed grass, or there's certain types of grasses that never grow above about, I don't know, maybe 2 centimeters tall. They're almost not really a grass, they're more like a clover that's got a very odd kind of leaf, but they are amazing. So along with that, we're going to have this, and we'll just simulate it. There we go. Now, we are going to want pillars for this, and as much I wish there were a pillar object, but I don't believe there is. Let me just have a quick look. Are there any pillars? Are there pillars? No, there are no pillars. Sucks. Okay, well, what we're going to do then is we're going to place these down, and they can be there. And then we'll have all sorts of furniture back here, and we'll have torches on the walls. It'll look grand. It's going to look amazing. Now, this will be an outdoors area, and we'll have some tables, a place where people can go and eat, and just do that sort of stuff, and it'll be wonderful. Right, we have finished researching Goat Juice production. Fantastic. Now, next up, then, we want to have a look for... Well, we can't do any of the super electronic stuff until we've got gold, which is very, very unfortunate. We could have a look into simple prosthetics, though. That's a possibility. We could even have a look into tube television. We could have a look into devil strands, so we could make some really cool clothing. It would be harder to make, but not terrible. Explosive and incendiary IEDs. I kind of like these. As a super, there really should never be a time when anyone is in this area. I'm only putting it here to distract enemies and kind of give them something else to try and do. But if they ever end up here, I want them to explode violently kind of measure. And I very rarely use them, so I wouldn't mind using them here. I could use this, actually. How much wood have we still got left? Well, we haven't actually got that much. We've got these counters. A counter has a large flat top. Round table, short. Yeah, I like it. 35 wood. Yeah, we'll place that one down. We'll have a couple of dining chairs. They take so much wood, though. They do take so much wood. It's real pain. This one, yeah, same thing. Could have some cushioned chairs. Ooh, what kind of stuff have we got? We don't really have the leather anymore. It's a bit of a pain. How much do cushioned chairs take? They take 45. Well, got 41 synth thread. We wouldn't use synth thread. You should never do that. That is really dumb. The synth thread should be kept for the best kind of clothing that you're ever going to make with it. We are, however, going to remove this as a roofed-in area. I want to take that back down. There we go. There we are. We'll have some lights out here, but I'm thinking I would actually like to go with the lighting that we have over here and use these. How much wood would it take? It would take 25 per. Sure, although this isn't really the intended use. I will pop some around there, just so it's lit up. Now we're gonna need some We're going to need some power up there. So let's go ahead with power down there. Sure, we can easily run this out along here if we want to. I'll run it down to there. No, actually, I'll run it all the way up and around and behind. That way it doesn't get in the way or anything. And then we'll cut this area down. In fact, we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove all of this so that I can replace this with sandstone. There we go. Unfortunately, it looks... Yes, we just ran out of power. It's seesawing a little bit. It's going to take us a little while to get everything set up properly. And that is a shame. Ooh, there's a party. Oh, you're already starting to use the new outdoors area. Fantastic. I approve enormously of this. Well done. Yes, everyone just, just hang out. You don't get to spend time outside very often, and I really want you to do that a bit more. In fact, let's reinstall this over there. And we're going to build a copy. We'll have one right there. We'll have some outside areas as well. Maybe some chest sets, that sort of thing. But generally, I just really want to try and get this all set up. For those who are wondering, yes, there's a very strong The Sims vibe from this particular build in my head as I'm going along. The party is finished. I hope a lot of people got a chance to attend. It's very important to me. Let's get these walls built. Thank you. Yeah, back down to no power once again, which is just wretched and annoying. Well, there's not a whole lot we can do about it. We need all of these to be deconstructed as well. Well, there's no meat in there right now, so I guess I could actually toggle these off. Sure, let's turn off their power for the time being, but I'm going to have to remember that I need to set them back up later. There we go. They're shut down for now. These obviously need to be kept, but it's clear that we are going to need a little bit more power somewhere. Towards that end, let's go ahead and build this wall out. And I'm thinking... Ooh, there we are. The eclipse has ended. We're going to start storing power. Never mind. Crisis averted. I mean, we're still going to go ahead and build that out, but it's possibly not as necessary now as it was before. You building that door? No, you built a wall instead. Even though I just told you to build a door. Well, you scallywags. Animal starvation? What? 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 You shouldn't be starving. You should have easy access to that area. With that said and done, I do actually need more of that kibble made. Let's get that set up, and then we'll run the power up along behind so that it has no wires that are reaching across the floor. This way the wires will always be going straight into the wall. There we go. And there we are. So if we reconnect there we go. Perfect. Now then, we've only got a little bit of hay grass, unfortunately, and that does distress me a wee bit, but we'll have to see what we can do. Are you still starving? Why? Go and eat. Go eat. 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 There's kibble down there just waiting for you. I can't force them to eat, unfortunately. It seems... Oh, well, let me just double check. Have I done something really bad? Is that not part of animal indoors? No, it is. Stop lying to me, you scallywag. Are you not able to get down there? Yes, you can absolutely get down there. What is wrong? Why are you unable? Are you unable or are you unwilling? You know what? I'm going to allow you in this room from now on. But only around the edge. Ugh. Alright, also through the middle. You know what? I'll just get you go everywhere that isn't the growing zones. But seriously, if I catch even one of you scoffing my plants, I'm going to be disappointed. I'm not going to be angry. I'm just going to be disappointed. I set all of this up. Sorry, it's going to take me a few moments to get it all done. Ugh. I usually dislike doing this on camera, but my dogs are starving, and it's kind of important. There we go. And you can also have access in here. Yes, yes, you can. Have we got access on everything else yet? Have all the doors sorted? Yeah, okay. Right, there you go. Now you should be able to just go straight down. Please. Don't starve to death up there. I will weep. Inside. I'll weep inside. Silent weeping. Okay, well, we're smelting some more metal, which is good. We've gotten almost all of these sorted. Now, they will, hopefully, yes, there we are. They drop the clothes when they do that. So if there's anything I particularly want, that is now mine. Well, there we go. Just sorting things out there. People are just chilling out, having fun. We need to get that sorted, but it's going to require the chopping of a tree. Most of those trees are fairly close to being grown, though, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. I wouldn't mind getting a little bit more steel, though, so let's go ahead and do that. I also want some more compacted circuitry, so can we see any compacted circuitry around? Compacted machinery, I mean to say. Got some hops out there, where have they all been collected? Damn it. Gun, go grab these. Carly, go grab these. Is anyone else awake? Tal, go grab these. Tal, why are you awake? Tal? Tal is also a night owl. Fantastic, I forgot. Any machinery anyway? Because there's really not as much hauling going on as I would like to see, frankly. I feel that we need to improve on that aspect of our colony just a wee bit. There we go, machinery. I'll take all of this. Thank you very much. Also, gold, gold, gold. Yes, gold. Fantastic. We have got everything we need. Our colony shall become more advanced. And have they managed to bring her all in? Not quite. Just this little bit left. Gun, can you go grab that for me? Cheers. There we are. Now then. I could set up something in there, but for the time being, we won't worry too much about setting up the brewing. I'll just wait until that is actually ready to be harvested. I'm not going to force it for now. Alright, we're not making any more pemmican, are we? We might be. No, it doesn't look like we are. Okay. Anything else we can do here? There's a couple of things we can do. I'm going to set this up. Yeah, sure. Make smoke leaf joints whenever you can. Just make them. People can use them if they want to. They can make up their own mind on whether it's something they should be doing or not. Right. As for floors, we're going to go with more floors, and I think... how many bricks have we got of what type? I have to shut all those down. We've got plenty of limestone, so... Sure. I'm going to pop this out there, and then we're just going to have random limestone paving all along. There we go. Excellent. It'll look grand, I think. Now, of course, people are going to get dirty feet out there, at least until I've got that carpet done. And what's happening down here? I could expand this out if I really super wanted to. If I did... Ooh! Someone's birthday. Cola has reached the biological age of 49. Unfortunately, Cola has gained the following diseases. Diseases! You are plagued with the disease of a bad back. I mean, I guess that would make sense if, and only if, your bad back was because your spine had some sort of wasting disease and was kind of twisting and turning and all the muscles were atrophying due to a disease. That would make sense, but only under those circumstances. Having a bad back is not a disease. It's just a sign of age. Grim. Grim the Marine. What gear have you guys got? You've got grenades, triple rocket launcher, charge rifle. I don't like any of these. Sniper rifle, charge rifle. Oh, goodness. Okay, they want to use sappers to tunnel around my defenses. Well, that's going to be wretched. At the very least, let's get everyone... Go, defensive positions, please. Move fast. See if we can draw them out, because if you can, then by all means, do draw them out. Are you actually manning this? I think you might be, you know. Harmus, you're up there. Go, go, go. You're not equipped, though. You only have a few seconds. Armors, equip. Force weight. Now, force weight. Now, force weight. Excellent. Go here. Get out of the way. Damn it. Go back into... damn it. Everyone wants to be around Armus. Armus, you're too popular. I need you to stop being so popular, Armus. It is imperative. Yeah, they're not going for it. Oh, damn it. Okay. Well, that means that you guys are going to have a bit of time to equip then. Armus, I need you up here. Like right now. I guess I should have do this. I mean, it did say they were going to sap, but I was hoping that giving them another option would mean that they would try to go elsewhere. Go ahead, force way. All of you, force way. And that, please. There we go. Right. All of you move up with armors right now. Damn you. Right, we need... Carly, you got grenades. Don't want those right now. Lisa. Let's get Lisa set up as... You know what? Just set you as security for the time being. I mean, they shouldn't drop their stuff because they're drafted and they won't do things specifically unless I tell them to. Okay, they've just broken it, which is terrible. Well done, Armus. Now pull back. Just hurt them a bit. Gun, need you over here. To nickel, need you up there. Let's get you over there. Go, go, go. Swiftly now. That's right. Okay. Armus, pop your head up. Take a couple of shots. Oh, damn it. Very nicely done. Very nicely done indeed. Gun, pop your head out. Take some shots. Excellent. And again. Now pull back. Back inside. There we go. What have they just done? They've set another fire. Damn them all. You head up that way. Nickel, your turn. Take a couple of shots. Ah, damn it. Nickel, why are you not as good as surviving? Lisa, no! Get back inside. However, you are now drafted. Let's get you there. NASA, let's get you up. Nickel, I need to have a look at you. Just a couple of shots. Well done. Now you can pull back. Gun, move up. Take a couple of shots. Well done, Lisa. Excellent. And again. Now pull back. Gun. There we go. Yes. Right. NASA. We need to keep them guessing. Need to keep them constantly trying to move. Take the shots, NASA. Ah, damn it, NASA. That's not the time to put out fire. Pull back. Get back inside right now. Lisa, back inside right now as well. In fact, everyone else, could you please be restricted to indoors? Right, Armus. Need you to poke your head out. Take any shots you can. Okay, fantastic. I put out the fire. Well done. Tell me you get rid of that one for us. Move up. NASA, move out. Take the shots you can. Oh. Friendlies, relationship. There are people who have relationships with your colonists or prisoners in the arriving group. Town guard, Sparkles, is the lover of Tell. Tell! Your lover has shown up. They heard on the grapevine that we were about to be raided and they mustered the troops, unwilling to abandon you, even though you have, well, not so much abandoned you. You've decided to sample the cultures of other colonies. That's what you've done. You're learning so that one day you can return to your people with an idea of how we do things over here in Karma. Right, Sparkles. Okay, you're Smokeleaf dependent. Okay. What are you equipped with? You've got a steel shiv. Sparkle's got a pistol. She wasn't really able to convince many people. They're probably friends, I imagine. Sparkle's like, look, the village elders said no. Or the town leaders, the governor said no. We have to go. I need to go, please. And Gorilla's -5, but I don't know. Maybe the story of having to go out and rescue your lover struck a chord with Gorilla. He's like, no, okay. We don't get on, but I see the honor in what you're trying to do. Right, Armus, how badly wounded? Took a couple of blasts there. Pull back. Gun. Oh, no! Right, pull back. Into the doorways, please. The excellent work, gun. You took out the triple rocket launcher. Best attack ever. That's right. Oh, no, no, Christina, no, why? Why, Christina? Christina, bad. Naughty. Christina, why? Okay, there's one way that I can sort this out. Cola, you are now going to stand there. Animals. Oh, no, Christina isn't. Ah, oh, drat. Okay, Cola, doesn't really matter then. I was going to have them rush to Cola to try and take cover with Cola. Unfortunately, the Nichols... I need you out there. Go. Do your best. Just get out there as fast as you can. That's right. They've got nowhere to run. Just keep shooting them. All of them. Right. Gun, no longer are you allowed to shoot from there because Christina could be hit. Right. Stop shooting past Laura. Move up a little bit. Okay. Lisa, move out. NASA, move out. Make them pay for the damage they've done to our colony. Let none of them escape. So tragic. No survivors. Ah, oh, man, if only some of them hadn't been slain by accident. I mean, we were aiming for the legs and everything. But no, every single one of them died. It's such a tragedy. But at least this message may get back to the town that they came from. And they'll learn not to bother next time. And certainly not to shoot my people when they're just defending themselves. Actually, just, no, don't bother. Honestly, I mean, my version of defending myself is to shoot you quite badly. So, I accept that maybe you might have a point on that one. However... that was truly wonderful. Sparkles, would you like to come in and stay for a bit? We wouldn't mind. You're more than welcome to. Or are you heading off? No, it actually looks like you're going to come in and chill out. You're more than welcome to. No? Yes? No? No? Yes? I mean, it's up to you, really. I don't mind, but, uh-oh. No. Bad. Butchering, however. I'm going to unsuspend it. Butcher them all. We need more human flesh and also all sorts of things. Also, all of their gear. I want it all. Get out there, bring it all in. Also, yes. Unrestricted. Go forth. Do things. Do other sorts of things, gun. I need... gun. Oh, well. Right, now, though, these need to be turned back on. Because I need this room to be cooled. So if someone could please come along and flick those switches, I'd be deeply in your debt. Yeah, we've got another triple rocket launcher in case we need to take out a mechanoid ship in some sort of funky way. Almost computer is fully healed. De Nichols soldier fully healed. Oh, wonderful. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to finally replace these walls. Let's just get the wall, please. There we go. Crack on. There we go. Bringing everything in, and everything should be good. Now, everyone in the colony is going to be a little bit upset because we're basically chopping them up. But they just shouldn't have bothered coming down here. You're leaving, and you've not decided. I can only assume that something isn't quite right with the mod, the way I've installed it, perhaps. I'll have a look, because it's basically a Steam mod. That's how I selected it, so I'm not sure what the criteria would be for me to install it correctly. However, clearly something is wrong, because it just never seems to do anything. Which is quite sad, really. I'd like to have a little bit of hospitality going on in the colony. It would be rather fun. But there we go. Let's get all of this sorted out, shall we? Double thick walls as well. Cargo pods. Let's go and see what they really... More eye patches? What are you trying to tell me? We don't look intimidating enough? We need to wear eye patches? Start walking around with peg legs? I mean... Okay, I guess. You might have a point. My colonists may be lacking a little bit in the intimidation department. I'll draw that out as well. Ah, fantastic, the wood. So now we can get all of that set up. Okay, not too bad then. Where is all of the glorious limestone? Let's get all of that hauled in if we can, please. Alternatively, could we please get all of this hauled in? That would be super great. Haul in the silver. That was a lot of silver. Haul in there. Lisa, if you could haul in the triple rocket launcher. Armus, the grenades. Having more grenades is always going to be good. NASA, Alshabot can't do anything. Cola, and Tell, if you could bring in the wake up. There we go. Let's get all of this in, because we really don't want to leave it out there. It's really silly to do so. We'll also build that up. There we are. I feel like such a scoundrel when I kill the prisoners. When I kill the ones that are downed. I mean, when there are no survivors. Inexplicably, even though we thought for a moment that one of them might have been survived. We went over to check the pulse. No, actually, it turned out he was dead. Also, the gun went off. It didn't hit anyone, of course, but that bang, everyone heard it. No one knows where that bullet went, though. But we don't need them. We need their meat. Our animals' needs come first. The kibble is very, very low, so having all the human meat there would be very, very useful. Right, let's go ahead and suspend that. I believe this is the one that's... oh no, that's animal corpses. That should never be suspended. This is human-like corpses, so that one should be. There we go. Alright, so we brought everything in from the raid. No one was hurt, that's the main thing. Let's build out this. We'll clad around there. There we go. We'll have double thick walls as well. That'll help with a couple of things. Right. Everyone is generally just chilling out. We have got way too many things. We're going to need to try and sort that out at some point. But we've got quite a lot of wood, it would seem. So hopefully people will start hauling that around. And we can start getting this area set up. This, I'm not thinking of... Well, maybe I could just draw a wall out there, actually, and isolate this area, and we can have more solar panels and wind turbines to help us with the work of our geotherms. That would probably be a wise move. Right, we've got the IEDs done. Fantastic. And look at everything that is now opened up to us. We can have circuit breakers. Allows building circuit breakers. Can be placed anywhere on a power network with batteries. Each one is enough to safely dissipate 3,000 discharge and will need to be manually reset if tripped, but no longer requires the use of components. This is super, super useful. It basically does exactly the job that we have here, but when it goes off, it doesn't break, meaning that I need to then repair it with components, which is just quite annoying. Okay, people are working on things. We're getting everything set up. Excellent. I am very pleased. We can now go ahead and add in some furnishings. We've got some lovely countertops. Sure, we'll place two there, and they'll connect. Place one there, and two there as well. There we go. And then we'll place other things around as the need arises. Actually, we'll cancel this one. I'm going to have a little chest table in the corner there. We may have a double fridge with some nice meals, or maybe just some beers, honestly. I think that might be quite nice. Television would be glorious, so maybe I'm going to get rid of this and this, and eventually we'll build a big old tube television over there. Let's get all of that set up. Be a nice little gathering spot for everyone. Sparkles from Sightmaster's Village has wandered nearby and noticed you could use some help. She would like to join your colony for a while. She is a core world jeweler and her traits are industrious and pyromaniac. Sparkles has a relationship. She's Tal's lover. They thought they could keep apart and they discussed it. There was something they agreed upon, but after seeing him again and seeing that occasionally people were going to attack, she just couldn't stay away. Oh, Tal, you're a very, very lucky person to have such a faithful lover. But there we are. Wonderful. Where does Tal sleep? Tal sleeps down there. So it is high time for Tal to get an upgrade. We are going to reinstall this right there. And Tal's bed is going to be broken down. And we will set them up in just a moment. Let's get all of that done, please. I know I'm disturbing your sleep, Tal. I am sorry about that, but it should hopefully be worth it. I mean, hopefully you are happy. Right, cook. We've got apparently enough simple meals. Why are people not eating said simple meals? Where are the simple meals? The simple meals all up there? Why? Okay. We clearly need to change that then. This needs to kick in when there are less than 20. And honestly, I'd actually like there to be more now. I'd like to keep 40 simple meals. There we go. That'll be a bit better. But, ooh, looks like we've got grass in as well. Fantastic. Let's add in... You know what? I am actually going to have a corner counter right there. Tiny is pregnant again. Yay! And we're going to have these. 2, 3, 4. There we go. That was wonderful. Right, the last thing, we want some joy items. We will have no, we're gonna go with a very swanky chest set there. I imagine that the pieces are gonna be the board itself will be carved of plasteel, but the different shades of the so the white and black tiles, it'll just all be plasteel, but it'll be scored so that it catches the light in different ways. So no matter where you sit, clearly the tiles will be very clearly distinguished. And the pieces themselves will be polished basalt and limestone. Well, actually no, polished basalt and marble. I'm not sure you can really polish limestone. In fact, I'm fairly certain you can't. Right, we will have square dining chairs there though. There we go. And it'll look absolutely amazing, I think. Have we broken down Tel's thing? Could someone break Tel's bed for me, please? Be super great. Carly, can you break Tel's bed for me? I need to get Tel's double bed. There we go, thank you. And one of the final things we're going to be doing this episode, a wooden double bed. But, oh no, we haven't got enough wood. How terrible. Have we really not got any? Are any of these like almost there? Oh yeah, a couple are almost there. Okay, we'll chop that one down then. How about you? Also chop that one down. And you chop that one down as well. You're practically ready. This one as well, please. We need the wood, so. Just as well that Tal is doing the job, actually, since it's going to be mostly spent on your bed, as it happens. Ah, there we go. Hopefully we can get Tal's bed done fairly quickly and it won't all be spent on other things. There we are. Is that everything? No. That is unfortunate. Gun, you scoundrel, you. Why did you build everything but Tal's bed? Damn it, Gun! You know what? Drat. Those dining chairs, they take so much, but we've got a raid! Oh. A group of tribespeople from the Green Crag people have arrived nearby. There are a lot of them! We're gonna have to find out how that raid goes in the next episode, though. Sorry for the cliffhanger. Not really sorry. But I do hope you've enjoyed the episode all the same, and will be joining me for the next. As ever, any feedback warmly welcomed in the comments down below, and remember to like if you liked and sub if you haven't. But until next time, do take care, everyone.